guys, kind of late in the day, but I'm doing a December garden update real quick, and I'm starting it today. I'm going to try to finish it tomorrow because it's getting late today, but we have a hard freeze coming over the next few days, and so I'm going ahead and pulling up all of my turnip greens and my beets and stuff prior to that freeze, and so that's what I'm going to be out here doing today. Row covers shredded the other day. The storm came through. So this one is going to get pulled up and hopefully repurposed for something else. These stalks are going to the pigs. Row covers shredded. Row covers shredded the other day. The storm came through. This one is going to get pulled up and hopefully repurposed for something else. Okay, y'all. This is what I ended up with on my second batch of turnips. Got quite a few really good ones in there. This is my greens I ended up with. And I'm going to can this stuff, and that's going to be in another canning video. I'm going to do that for my Canning 101 series this next week, and so be sure and tune in for that if you want to see how I'm canning these turnips and turnip greens. I also ended up with this box right here of scraps that's all going out to the pigs. So I'm sure they're going to be tickled pink to get some green stuff this time of year. So that is where I ended up with the turnips. Okay, guys, here is where we're at with our tomato seeds and pepper seeds. As you can see, the tomato seeds have germinated, and they are going bonkers. I've ended up so far with 49 tomato plant sprouts. Not all of those will make it to be a full-grown plant. However, that's a good start. I went ahead and raised this tray up on these tubs right here so they'd be closer to the grow lights because I don't want them to get too leggy. The good thing about tomato plants is when they sprout, if they get too leggy at the very beginning, you can bury them down deeper in the dirt when you replant those in a bigger pot or out in the ground. and those little fuzzy things on the sides of their main stalk will actually turn into more roots. So that won't hurt them at all. Now the pepper seeds have not germinated yet, and my experience with pepper seeds is that they take quite a while to germinate, at least 2 to 3 weeks. Today it has been about 10 days since I planted them, so hopefully we're going to start seeing something green pop up pretty soon, but I don't panic over not seeing these pop up yet. So my peas have had the row covers over them because it's been getting down below freezing almost every single night. And as you can see, they're not doing super great at this point. Of course, it's January. So, you know, it's January. Regardless of where you are, January is not a great gardening month. I have some of these on here that are probably about ready to pick. Some of them are just not going to do anything at this point. So we're going to wait for this freeze to hit tonight. And anything out here that's able to be edible, like I've got some like this, but they're pretty good size, so they probably have some peas in there. Those will get picked, and we'll probably just eat those. There won't be enough to can anything or any of that, because as you can see, these are kind of about done. In the spring, I hope to plant another batch of peas in this same bed, and I'm hoping we'll do better in the spring than we did in the fall with these. Although we've eaten these several times, so we did get something out of it for sure. Now my broccoli plants are getting pretty big and bushy, and I'm hoping they'll make it through this freeze. It's supposed to be about 14 degrees when we get up in the morning. So we'll see whether or not these survive that. From what I read, they can survive temperatures like that, so we'll just wait and see how they do. Now I have had this bed covered as well, and I'll kind of show you guys. These are my Brussels sprouts and cabbages, and they're doing okay. If they can make it through January and February, you know, we'll probably get something good out of these. But they're still going. So are my carrots down there on that end. Now our onions in our garlic bed over here, we went ahead and put some extra hay on these to cover them up, because a lot of the hay that I'd put on at the beginning of fall had kind of sunk down in there and started to decay a little bit, which is fine. But we went ahead and put some extra hay on these, so hopefully in the spring these are going to pop right back up. So, I'm growing grass all in my greenhouse. Yay. I'm going to have to bring a lawnmower in here before it's over with. Still got tomatoes going in here. Don't know if these are just going to survive that cold air. Over the next 5 days, we are not going to get above freezing, if the weather forecast is correct. And we're seeing temperatures predicted as low as, some models are saying 9 degrees, some are saying 14 degrees, but it's not going to be very warm. These tomatoes, I picked 5 tomatoes off these plants the other day. Got a couple more like this one that are, you know, they're doing something, but they're not doing great out here. They weren't in great shape to begin with when I got out here. But this plant over here just has grown. So many, like it's got so many green tomatoes on there right now. This one is starting to look like it's about to get a little orange on there. So if nothing else, we may end up with some fried green tomatoes. Again, my biggest bell pepper plant has bell peppers on it. I've been picking these and using them for dinner and stuff when I need bell peppers. Whether or not it'll survive this cold spell or not, I don't know. This one is doing the same thing. Now, this bell pepper plant has never made great big huge peppers. But like last month's update, this was like the size of my pinky nail, and of course it's still growing. This one was almost non-existent last time I did the update. So my lemon tree, Still has leaves on it, which I'm shocked. My little fig is just, continuing to hang out there. This celery has grown since the last time. And I will tell you, this celery is very slow growing. I don't know how much celery I'll actually get out of this. But for regrows, I can't really complain. My avocado trees are still going. And they just get a little bit bigger every month. And I'm hoping, because we're in cooler weather, that the roots are actually taking off really, really good. And I'm hoping by spring I'm going to be able to put these in some big pots. So that's what we're going to shoot for. My aloe vera is bouncing back after the fire ant incident. As you can see, some of this right here just really got chewed up by the fire ants. But it has actually grown some since I got rid of the ants. And I've got a lot of new growth coming out. I don't know how well you can see this over here, but got a lot of new growth coming out in the middle of these, so I think it's going to be fine. So, that is my January garden update. Not a lot to update in January, that's why I wanted to show you me picking all of the turnips and stuff. But I doubt February will be very much either. But hopefully starting in March we'll have some, cool things going on. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out with me in the garden today.